Dr. Phil, my man, maybe, breaking news to people, horrible news that they think is 100% true, breaking it to them like a boss. Woo! Now what am I talking about, you're asking? And what a good question to be asking. Because today, the spicy sauce. Today, we are going to be watching a Dr. Phil video of a lady who says that she's been pregnant for approximately 3 years and 7 months. Now for those who don't know, that's much longer than the time you should be pregnant, which is 9 months. Not only does she think that she's pregnant for 3 years and 7 months, she thinks she's pregnant with 6 babies. Let's watch Dr. Phil. Woo!
I've been pregnant approximately 3 years, 7 months. At age 20, I had my tubes tied, so I would not have children anymore.
So she would not have children anymore at age 20. So we know that she has at least a kid before the age of 20. And then at 20, she got her tubes tied. Now, she is at the age of like 43 or something. Ideally, when your tubes are tied, that means that you can't drop the egg that meets with the, never mind. You get how it works. It means you can't have babies, essentially.
I actually got pregnant at 40. I was extremely shocked. I'm still in shock. My belly has continued to grow for the 3.5 years.
Of course it's growing, you're pregnant. Duh.
My breasts are tender. My mood swings are super bad. I could be crying 1 minute, happy the next.
Maybe you just have mood swings. Like mood swings not related to giving birth to a human.
When I go to a doctor, they take a pregnancy test. Of course, it does not show up on either blood or urine. They have also...
If it's not showing up on blood or urine, would it not make sense that maybe, just maybe, stay with me here, that you're not pregnant? Woo! Okay. Where's my pretzels?
They tell me all of negative. The doctors are wrong. I don't care what medical degree they have. I am 1,000% certain that I am pregnant.
I don't care how many tests they had to pass in order to tell me that I'm not pregnant. I know that I've been pregnant for over 3 years, almost 4 years. Ideally, if this were true, all 6 of your children should be starting kindergarten.
The movement in my stomach is what I'm saying is real. I know 1,000% I am giving birth to multiples. I think I'm carrying 6 babies. I could not believe—
6! Like I said, she thinks you're carrying 6 babies! What is this? If you were carrying 6 babies, 3.5, almost 4 years, your belly would not be that little. I'm getting heated.
I could not believe how many heartbeats I'm getting in my belly. That is the most overwhelming thing that anyone can go through, especially if their tubes are tied.
So if you're feeling multiple wavelengths, it could be the fact that your heartbeat is making it vibrate. I'm not a doctor, I don't know. And if a doctor came up and said, hey, you're wrong about that, you will feel other things, or it doesn't jiggle around in your belly liquids, I'd be like, okay, doctor, you know more than I do.
This is the hardest thing I've ever experienced in my life. It's real, and it's...
She has given birth before, right? So why is this the hardest thing she's ever had? I'm confused. I don't understand.
I just want them out. I'm done with this. I'm done with pregnancy. I don't want it anymore. I'm done.
I have to say, I'm the most non-judgmental, open-minded person I've ever met.
How humble of you, sir. How humble of you. Thank you, Dr. Phil. Thank you for not being the most judgmental person you've ever met. Why am I never in focus? Focus! Thank you for your humble service of being the most non-judgmental person that you have ever met. How nice. How nice. You take the word pretentious and you just throw it out the window and you bring in the word humble. That is how I would describe you, sir. Mwah!
Are you approaching this conversation with the possibility that you could be wrong?
1,000% I know I'm pregnant.
Well, there's really nothing for us to talk about then.
We are not quite halfway through this video. He says, well, if you're 1,000% positive that you're pregnant, then there's nothing else for us to talk about. So with the time left, I'm going to predict. Even though I've watched the video already, I'm going to predict that she kind of backtracks on that statement a little bit.
You don't even entertain an alternative explanation.
Well, there's anything, I could have a tumor or something going on with me that I don't know about.
Right, that's...
Exactly. Or you could be fat. Everything about that.
You say that your breasts have been tender, your belly, you certainly look. I mean, I wouldn't walk up and say you look pregnant.
Ooh, you're dancing around some treacherous territory there, Mr. Phil. Sorry, Dr. Phil. You deserve that title for all the years of hard work you did to earn it. Mr. Humble Man himself.
Your belly moves, you say?
Yes, it does. Would you like to feel it?
No.
It moves?
No? No? That's a pretty quick response from Dr. Phil. Well, would you like to feel how my belly moves? No, I would not. No, I do not want to feel that, lady.
You say that you have a home fetal Doppler and that you hear not just a heartbeat, but 6 heartbeats?
That is correct. I still feel the tightening, and it was, as the time goes on, the tightening got more up around my ribs, so it was hard to breathe.
Let's look at me from the side here. I'm not as outward protruding as I used to be. Let me tell you, from back in my days when I weighed like 35 pounds more than I do now, which was the most I ever weighed. Anyway, yeah, there was some tightening up here. Did I think I was pregnant? No, I didn't think I was pregnant. Because I'd be ridiculous. You know why? Because I had my tubes tied at least 5 years ago.
But you've had ultrasounds, right?
Yes, but due to the ultrasound is a 15 megahertz and on the machines, and normally the Dopplers are like 3 to 5 megahertz. So if it's a too high of a megahertz, sometimes it will not pick up.
The doctor's equipment is not nearly the medical caliber of her equipment. Lady, I think your equipment might be a little off, if you know what I'm saying. Roasted.
And they actually look inside the uterus.
Yeah, but
and it's surprisingly empty.
This pregnancy happens in the back. The pregnancy doesn't happen up front. It's more in the back.
So maybe instead of doing the ultrasound on the stomach, we should just roll you over and do it on the back. Let me put into detail how she's describing this. The pregnancy doesn't happen in the front. It doesn't happen in the front. It happens in the back. You're telling me that not only do you think you've been pregnant for 3.5 years, almost 4 years, we've established how long she's been pregnant, but she thinks that she has multiple pregnancies happening. She thinks that she has 6 different pregnancies or 6 different babies growing in her, but none of them are at the front. They're all in the back. And even when people are like, let's check the uterus, they can't find anything. They can't find anything. She's like, yeah, because they're not in the uterus. It's like, well, then where the hell are they?
I went in on Saturday. She gave me a quick ultrasound. And the first thing she did is like, oh, the baby has a lot of hair. It's kind of, different that we say we see hair here, but yet when I go in the second time, we don't see anything.
I'm sure they've seen you a million times in there where it's like to the point where they don't want to see you anymore. I'm sure they've had enough of you. But notice how she says that they only see one baby. She still is under the impression that she's having multiple babies. That's the end of the clip. What did we learn today? I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. My name's Graf. It's been real. Peace.